Recently I was asked, why is it that in the final years of his life, Master Kripal launched this huge Manav Kendra project? It's an interesting question. Manav Kendra was a very big project. The site had to be developed, it was bare land, and there was the construction of many, many buildings, and constructing the Mansarovar. It all took a tremendous amount of planning and a huge amount of physical work by dedicated sevadars. So the question is, why? What was Master's fundamental reason for creating all this? No doubt there are many reasons, but this is what comes to me at this moment. First time I heard the name Manav Kendra was in 1969. Master was leaving Rajpur, and as we were driving, he pointed out a large vacant field and said, "That's where the Manav Kendra is going to be." He said a few words about it, but he didn't go into detail. It was only later that I found out more. And what I found out was this, that Manav Kendra, which means Center for Humanity, was to be the reflection on the physical plane of the supreme love for the creation as it exists in the being of Satpurush in Sachkhand. The masters come down to love, and they come for all human beings, actually all life, not just initiates. And so what I see is that the various activities of Manav Kendra, the man service and the land service, culminating in man-making, all of it reflects the all-encompassing love of the Creator for His creation. Another aspect of it has to do with the realities of life in rural India, the terrible poverty that exists in these areas. Outside the major cities, there is an absence of many institutions designed to make life easier. So Master envisioned the entire place, the earth below, the sky overhead, as a temple, as a place that could be of service to those living in the surrounding areas. He envisioned it as a temple that would include facilities for the study of all spiritual and religious traditions and provide opportunities to learn other people's languages. There would also be free medical care, homes for the aged, free schooling, and also meals, both for the desperately poor children of the area. Another component had to do with producing an abundance of healthy food for all. It seems to me also that Manav Kendra and the World Conference on Unity of Man were twin brother and sister. They both represent his abounding love for the entire creation. They both emphasize right understanding, seeing the presence of God in each human being, and then living in a way that honors and respects that presence. As we all know, Master Kripal has on several occasions referred to the coming spiritual revolution, and in other places he has talked about transitioning out of the Kali Yuga into the Golden Age. I think that these two huge endeavors by Master Kripal in his final years are his parting gifts to humanity. They are the roadmaps and guideposts that he has left for us and for the future generations. And it does seem to me at some point that the essence of what they both, Manav Kendra and the Unity of Man Conference, are all about, that all of it may well be brought to life once again. And who knows, maybe that will happen in a very big way.